everyone. I hope this finds you all healthy and happy. And I'm here this evening because I want to work on a project that I've been wanting to do for a long time. A while back, some of you may remember that I had a 500 subby challenge giveaway. And what I had asked for the folks to do is to make me 2 prompt cards for working in, art journals or projects or that type of thing. And I had an amazing response to my my giveaway challenge, and I was very blessed by everybody who participated. And I also received a lot of extras that weren't necessary, but people were so absolutely kind and wonderful and nice, and they sent me a lot of extra things, and sometimes the envelopes were decorated so beautifully. So basically, I've been wanting to, I had originally thought I wanted to do a little journal with all of that, or a lot of those things incorporated in it, and it still would be nice, and I would still be able to do that because there was so much. People were so generous. But tonight what I'm going to do is take a inspiration from Maggie Lockley. And if you don't know Maggie, you need to get over there and subscribe, and I will put her link in the description box below. But Maggie has a big glue book that she calls Big Bear, and she right now is entering a bunch of her subscribers. She's putting them using the things that they sent her, and she is putting them into her Big Bear glue book. And one thing that I did not do, which I am so upset with myself that I didn't do this, but I didn't keep everyone's things separate. When my challenge was over, I kind of put things away where they belonged, but I didn't keep them separate with people's names on them so that I could go back later and know who gave me what. And I am so upset with myself that I didn't do that. But anyway, so what I am intending to do, and you all have seen this before, this is my Arting on the Ceiling glue book, and what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to take all of the bits and pieces that were gifted to me, and I'm going to put them in my, go ahead and just glue them into my Arting on the Ceiling. And I'm going to make a double page spread, and I may even make 2 2 double page spreads. It depends on how it goes. But I don't know a lot of these folks. Now these brown, oh my goodness, these black sparkly flowers that were part of an envelope, I believe, and they came, I do remember that, they came from Ginny, my friend over at Brave Blue Ravens Arts and Crafts, and they came from Ginny, but most of the things I don't remember where they came from. This was part of an envelope, and I mean, you can see these things are stunning, absolutely just stunningly gorgeous, and I am going to incorporate them and put them in my glue book, and using Maggie's inspiration. And there are even some cool stamps, and like I said, I was just so blessed to receive all these wonderful goodies. And so if you see something that's yours, please comment and say, hey, that particular whatever was mine. That would make me so happy, so that I can, kind of at least have it, have it documented, again, whose things were whose. So But yeah, that's what I intend to do, and I'm going to just begin, and I probably will just put it in fast forward from here, and just go ahead maybe and either do a voiceover or actually just let it go in fast forward until the end, because basically what I'm going to be doing is just gluing and that type of thing, and I've even got some pattern paper here from Dress Patterns. I've got a map. I've got a beautiful napkin, tropical napkin. I've got some tissue paper, gorgeous tissue paper, different kinds of it. So yeah, I mean, it's just amazing. I just all of these things are so beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here, and so I do hope that you hang in there and with me. I'm going to do it, like I said, I'm going to do a double page spread, and I think I'll probably work on, yeah, I think I'll leave this one go for another time, or go back to it and do some more. This was my upside down page, which got me the name of my book, which I love. So I might go back to this one and do some more if I have more stuff that I can work with. But I think I'll start right here, and yeah, so hang in there with me, and I will either do a voiceover for some of it or talk to you at the end. And so see you then. Thanks. Okay, here you see that I've chosen some watered down school glue and a piece of that beautiful splattered tissue paper, and I'm just going to use that for my background. So I'm brushing down my watered down glue and adhering my tissue paper. The tissue paper has such a cool pattern to it. It looks like just blotches of paint that have been splattered all over it. I think it came that way, but whoever sent that to me, maybe they actually did that, which is really cool. So hopefully I will find out. And I'm just using a brush that I got from Dollar Tree, and brushing more glue over the top just to make sure that it's sealed well. Catching all the edges. And then doing the same thing on the other side of the spread there. And there's a few wrinkles, but I don't mind the wrinkles at all. It just gives it more interest in the end. Okay, here's my tissue paper down, and I think I want to put a little bit of green in here in the background as well, and maybe a little bit of black stamping. So I have this really cool stamp that I got from China, from AliExpress, and I think you can see it. It's just like these little teeny tiny blotches. It's a really cool background stamp. So oh, by the way, I don't know if anyone else does this, probably so, but when I get my stamps, they usually have a piece of acetate, you can see here, and they are actually stuck onto a piece of acetate as well that has the pattern on it. And what I just do is I take some of my clear tape and I make a little folder. I just tape it down one edge like so and make a little folder, and then that keeps my stamp in this little folder. And and then I just tuck the folder down in like a notebook, notebook with different pockets in it. I'll show you my stamp folder someday. But yeah, I just think this is a really cool stamp, so I want to go ahead and put some of my green ink on here, and I'll just put it in fast forward because everybody knows what it's like to stamp. So I'll just go ahead and put it in fast forward and let you just watch while I do that. Here I'm showing you another really cool stamp I got from AliExpress. It's got a butterfly and a mandala and some little music notes, music script-like paper. And I'm going to use the butterfly here and just do some stamping with the black onto my background. I'm not getting a great impression on some of them because of the uneven surface, but that's fine. Here you see me choosing a envelope, and I believe that envelope was sent to me by Becky at Aunt Beck's Creations. I'm pretty sure that is one of her lovely envelopes that she makes. You see me cutting here. That was an envelope as well, but I'm terribly sorry, I cannot remember who sent that to me. It's really, really cute. And I do apologize, I'm almost out of shot here. I am going to have to get used to using my actual camcorder again, so The butterfly, I believe, came from Jur, Little Snippets 1. I'm pretty sure that's who sent me that. There are some stamps, really pretty stamps, and a flower, and a die cut edging. There's another piece of an envelope that is very pretty, and I don't know where that came from. It's a really pretty die cut flower there. My glue nozzle is clogging up for me there. I'm gonna have to clean it out here. You'll see me do that here in just a second. That glue I get, believe it or not, at Family Dollar, and it is the best glue. It's in the little tiny, just a display basically, where they have sewing items. This arrow, I believe, came from my dear friend Ginny at Brave Blue Raven Arts and Crafts. I'm pretty sure that's where the arrow came from. I'm remembering some of the pieces that I was given. At least I think I'm remembering them correctly. The flowers, I'm sure, are made from painted paper, all hand done. So pretty. I just don't remember who they're from. This is a die cut piece, edging like, and I'm trying to decide where I want it to go here. I end up putting it on the side there. Seems as though most of the flowers are going on this side of the page. And then I fussy cut out another flower that was left over from the envelope that I had put down, or the part of envelope that I put down there at the bottom. Adding some of the really unusual stamps that I received. And I zoomed in a little bit, and now it seems as though it's worse for me being out of frame, so I do apologize for that. There's another little homemade stamp. And the pieces of black envelope that have the sparkly flowers on them. This bright flower that I'm putting there in the center is has friends written all around it. You can see it there, kind of a little scribbly script all around the circumference of the flower, and I wanted that to be right in the middle. Really cool dragonflies, a big one and a couple little ones. It's another one of those really pretty butterflies. I think those are wallpaper, just gluing down the beautiful flower with the word friends, and then cutting a strip of an envelope also with some hearts drawn on it. You see me go ahead and put it down there at the bottom in the corner. And then I'm looking for one other little item, and I find my little second dragonfly, and I decide to use this kind of a faux stamp as well in the center there. And then I cut out a little kitty cat from the back of a piece of cardstock. Put him down. Okay, well, I'm pretty much finished here. I might do a little bit of doodling over here around the big butterfly, right here, and maybe do some other doodling on the page to bring out some of the prominent things. But this is my page with my pages, I should say, with all my beautiful gifts from my wonderful subbies who entered my challenge, and I really like my pages, how they turned out. They just have, you know, a little bit of everything, and I like that, and they are super colorful, and I like that as well, and they just represent you know, so many friends that mean so much to me, and this flower has friends written all around it, and I just love that. So and I also might, or probably will, go around the edge maybe with just some black ink, just to give it a little bit of a border. But there you have it. There are my my pages. I will see if I can't go out a little bit. Oops, wrong way, sorry. Whoops, making you dizzy. Sorry about that. Going back to my regular camera, and I haven't used it for a while. Okay, and I still have all of this wonderful stuff that I didn't even get to, and still have all of my beautiful napkins, more tissue paper, and I've got more than this in another place. So I definitely will be making a couple more pages with my gifts from my lovely subbies for my 500 subby challenge. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will like and subscribe and share, and until I visit with you next time, God bless you. Bye-bye.